Mariupol just weeks ago was a scenic port city. Now, mercilessly bombarded, cut off from the rest of Ukraine, and would likely be in Russian hands today, but for the fearlessness of the controversial Azov Battalion. When Russian President Vladimir Putin vowed to denazify and root out fascists in Ukraine, his prime propaganda symbol was the reputation of the Azov regiment.
He wants to demonstrate on Russian television captured fighters of Azov Battalion.
Years ago, Azov began as a volunteer force and was populated with right-wing and racist elements, not trusted by many Ukrainians or the West. But it defended Mariupol in 2014 and was crucial in training Ukrainians to prepare for war in 2022. It was drone images from Azov that showed the world what was happening in Mariupol. And by all accounts, Azov has proved to be a fierce resistance to Russian forces. Ukrainian writer Anton Shekhovstov.
Azov today is a highly professional special operations detachment. To stress, not a political organization, not a militia, not a far-right battalion.
Russians are focused now on eastern Ukraine and control much of the region. But in Mariupol, the Azov Battalion is still defending and denying Russia complete control from the east to Crimea.
And the Russians very obviously are trying to establish a land bridge between occupied Crimea and the Donbass. And the Azov Battalion are the main defenders in Mariupol, who are preventing this Russian victory.
Now part of the Ukraine National Guard, but never as well equipped as the Ukrainian military, the isolated Azov Battalion must now confront a reinforced Russian military focused on the east.
It's astonishing how they've managed to hold out in Mariupol. They have not been able to be resupplied, so it's a very heroic resistance which might not last very much longer.
Azov may be outgunned in the end, but in the war to save Ukraine, it has won over skeptics who now see them as valiant patriots. Eric Sorensen, Global News, Toronto.